The following videos are just samples of how kinesthetic mathematics takes place. Here you see children clapping for multiples of 3 and they play the same in groups. So they teach each other. There's a lot of body movement. This one's a video about flow of math where Indian number system is taught through different zones where children move from one point to another point and the numbers increase in their sizes. And that's how they learn here. And this is an application of algebraic expressions to creation of paper tiles. So children use paper and craft and use the movement of their hands to solve equations than just solving sums. This one's an interesting one where children play a game similar to snake and ladders and learn how addition of numbers is done, and the whole body or the whole movement is included to teach math. In this part you're seeing how children are getting involved to learn fractions through fruits. So a lot of times we give them 2 fruits and ask them to divide it by 3 members. So they'll end up cutting it and doing a lot of things all by themselves, and this not only engages them but also keeps them happy. Okay, may I request all of you to please stand up? All right, your right hand up, fold all the fingers and keep one finger up open. All right, lovely. I want volunteers for my talk. Thank you very much. Please sit down, please sit down, please take your seats. Can I tell you one thing? My first question was this. What was my question? Can I ask you all to please? And what should have been your response? Yes, but you shouldn't have stood up. We're very good in following instructions, right? And we tell children, follow my instruction in classrooms. Okay, I'm going to test you a little more. Is it okay? Hold your hands. Can I ask all of you to hold your hands like this now? Smart audience. I would have walked 5 steps there, but the circle is there now, so I'm not about to walk out now. Okay, please hold your hands like this, all of you. Okay, instruction is going to be very, very simple. When I say clap, you are going to clap. Ready? Please hold your hands. Everyone. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Did I say clap? Those are my friends who know the answers already. That's the reason they're not know them very well. Okay. And yeah, even if you don't know this and you're a little smart, I can't see you because of the lights that are on me now, in any case. Can I move to the next instruction, and I'm going to ask you a few questions here. Yes? Sure? Hold your hands now in the shape of a gun. Okay? Shoot the ceiling. No dishum gishum and all those. Just shoot the ceiling. Okay? Nice. Shoot the screen. Shoot Pavan. So some of you are very happy. No, hold on. Shoot yourself. Shoot your eyes. Shoot your nose. Shoot your chin. And this is your chin. Even if you're doing it right, I can't see you now in any case. Lovely, all of you. How many of you went wrong? Be honest. Raise your hands. How many of you went wrong? And how many of you knew this and you're perfect? Wow. Few hands up. I'm still going to test you a little more. Shall I? Hold your hands like this. And when I say clap, you're going to. Okay? 3, 2, 1. We heard the noise. So, and any more tests on this audience is not going to be successful because each one of you is extremely aware now. The way you're looking at me is like, I have nothing to do for you, all of you now. But I still want to try. Shall I? Okay, some people have a lot of guts. Okay, when I say apple, keep your hands like this. Listen to the instructions very carefully. Apple, okay? Mango. When I say mango, please do this. Okay? And when I say banana, please do this. Easy? Okay? Let's start. Okay? Apple. Banana. Apple. Banana. Banana. Now for some of you, banana has to come back. Power of kinesthetics in body language is so strong that every instruction that I'm giving you through my audio and through the visual is just being bypassed by the kind of body language that I'm asking you to do. When I ask a question, please stand up. Everybody stood up. Why? Because of my body language. I did this. And that's the power of body language. And it's extremely powerful. If I still want to try another exercise with you. Are you ready? Yes. Last exercise. I love the energy. Okay, flap your wings, all of you. Hold hands like this and do. When I say fly, just fly once. Another time, fly. Another again, fly. And when I say flap, you're going to flap. Easy? Shall we do this? Let's do this again. Fly, 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 flap. Fly, 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 fly. Wow, wow. I love this audience, man. Trust me on that one. Super. If you all think you've learned lots, I want to go back to the previous activity again. Let's check your memory. Okay? Let's start. Apple. Banana. Mango. Apple. Mango. Banana. Banana. Apple. Mango. Apple. Mango. Banana. Apple. 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 Mango. Banana. Half of them stopped doing it. And the other half of them is like, I don't want this fruit salad here in any case now. Would anybody like to shout out what's the biggest message that you get from here now, quickly? Sorry? Body language, yeah? Body language is far more powerful. Yes, and that is kinesthetics, that is using the body. And I took the powerful body language and linked it to mathematics. All the TED speakers today who came and spoke here, something very surprising. All of them said, I was extremely bad in academics in my school, most of them at least. And if you have to be on TED, you got to make sure that you're bad in academics in school. That's quite, a surprising fact for me. But if I take a statistic by Albert Mehrabian, he says 7% is auditory, 38% is visual, and the remaining is body language, that is kinesthetic. Such a powerful tool of communication is actually not used in a lot of other effective manner. So do you want to see what happens when you use kinesthetic mathematics? When you see kinesthetic used in mathematics, you give me a big yes, and I'm going to put a small video out there and show you how a 5-year-old girl can answer questions through the power of kinesthetic communication. Yes? Can we have the video, please? Hi, what's your name?
Pavan.
Who's teaching you mathematics?
Pavan RC.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a few questions. Will you answer them?
Yeah.
Okay. How much is 4 minus 2?
2.
Okay, very good. If 3 and 4 are the sides of a triangle, then what is the hypotenuse applying Pythagoras theorem?
5.
Wow, you're able to give answers so quickly. Very good. What is the square root of 16?
4.
Okay, good. I'm going to ask you a tricky question now.
Yeah.
Okay. What is tan 45 degrees? What is tan 45 degrees?
1.
Okay, that's correct. A little more trickier one. How much is 3.765 minus 0.765? How much is 3.765 minus 0.765?
5.
Think again.
4. 3.
Yes, that's correct. Awesome. All your answers are absolutely correct. So you like studying a lot,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, all the best. Have a great time. Wow, that's the power of kinesthetic mathematics, right? How many of you want your children to answer questions like this in mathematics? Raise your hand. And those who don't have children, you will have, sometime or the other, if you want this kind of answering. Yes? Okay, that's nice. Do you want me to show the power of kinesthetic mathematics secrets? Can I? Yes, can I please have the image, please? I said kinesthetic mathematics, right? Using the body language. I was using my body language to give her the answers. And if at all in life, if you want to applaud, please applaud properly. That's a good exercise. If at all in life, if you really want to put your children into this kind of mathematics program where they just answer quickly and fast with a lot of accuracy, you're just making a calculator out of your child. And nothing more than that. And people spend a lot of money to do this. I'm so surprised that there are so many courses and programs just to give quick answers. And I want to tell each one of you sitting here that mathematics is not about giving the right answer. Mathematics is not about getting it fast. Mathematics is a different pattern, design, which makes you think absolutely differently. At this point of time, if you're thinking that I hate mathematics, anybody like that? Wow, it's just because you didn't meet me. As simple as that part. Take the story of a boy called Shreyas. Shreyas was studying in a very premier school in Bangalore. He was, very well built, good at sports, and he studied in the same school from preschool till 9th grade. An important incident took place in 9th grade. Shreyas was asked to leave the school. I was a little surprised. I said, what happened? And Shreyas had scored a little low in the final exams, and he was not allowed to move to the next level. I was taken a little aback. I said, so what? Maximum is he's going to fail. But it seems the principal of this school told Shreyas that you are useless. And you are going to get the damage to the school by not getting the 100% results, which has been the tradition for us from the inception of the school. Parents were devastated. And the same school which he supported by paying the fees, getting in there from his childhood till his 9th grade, all of a sudden, he was asked to leave. And what did I do with Shreyas? I took him, I went to the principal, I said, he's my cousin. I had to bluff it up, just to make sure this guy is inside the particular school. And I said, I will take care of him. What did I do with Shreyas? I just didn't teach him through my audio and through visuals. Shreyas had to learn maths by playing snake and ladders using a dice through numbers. If Shreyas had to learn fractions, I took fruits, cut it for him and showed what is half. If Shreyas had to learn a graph, I went to the field, drew a big line, x-axis, y-axis. I made this guy move to 2,2 coordinate, and I asked him to write which quadrant is that. And after converting his entire maths textbooks to game, fun, and activity, Shreyas went back to write his exam the midterm. When he scored 12 for 100 in the 9th grade, this time Shreyas, can you guess what was his score? 35? 100? Okay, I'll give it up. It was 28, and he'd failed again. And this time, the school was very serious and said, they're not going to give him hall ticket. And what does Pavan do when the school says they won't give the hall ticket? The cousin story doesn't work anymore. Now, I had to literally sit with him, teach every part of the textbook, work with him so hard, every day for about 4 hours, by playing all kinds of games, activities, and fun. Finally, in the final exam in 10th standard, Shreyas got 58 in mathematics. And trust me, enough students are there on my record who come in with 90 and 95 in mathematics, and getting them 98 and 99 and 100 in maths is not a great job for me. But taking people like Shreyas who cannot even clear the segment and getting them into my class and making sure he passes and he moves to the next level is the real topper in my eyes than all the other toppers put in the world. If you carefully look at the education system today, there are a lot of loopholes. Some of the children in my classroom asked me that if one teacher cannot teach all the 6 subjects, how me as a student can study all the 6 subjects? And I don't have answers for these. I literally don't have answers for this. There are a lot of things. One student from the last row asks me that, why should we study this poem, sir? One fellow from the first row replies, if you fail in maths, at least you can sing this and earn some money. As the children are absolutely creative. You agree with me on that? There were so many incidents that takes place in the class. I was standing once right at the center, and I said, girls, this side of the class are beautiful, they're quiet. Boys, this side of the class, just so horrible, you're just making noise. One smart fellow stands up and says, Pavan, you're standing exactly in between. You can't give them answers. Students today have different hopes, different dreams, different careers. There can be a beatboxer sitting in my classroom. There can be a canine behaviorist sitting in my classroom. There can be a speaker sitting in my classroom. There can be a scientist sitting. There can be a chef sitting in my classroom. And there can be so many digital marketers sitting in my classroom. How am I supposed to teach him mathematics? It's so difficult. You agree with me? And I have to tweak the entire lesson for them. And ladies and gentlemen, this is inclusion. The pain of this boy who was called useless, I wanted to prove that he is only used less. He's only used less and nothing more than that. Everybody can learn mathematics provided it's given in the best format for us. There's nothing else about mathematics. Our system is at the verge of bringing in new stuff. I'm pained a 4-year-old girl, Sarita, walked into my school with her mom, and the mom said, "We want admissions to your school." I said, "Okay, we'll give it." Even before I asked my next question, the mom almost had a small speck of tear trickling down her cheek. I was worried, what's happening, Tell me, don't worry, we'll give you the admission. And she said, "Sir, we approached a premier institute, in education in Bangalore for admission. My daughter was given a worksheet. She was asked to color the square, rectangle, and a circle with different colors. And while coloring, she put a little color outside. And she was rejected. A 4-year-old child was rejected. Rejected? And is this the system that we live in? From that system, I moved on. We started a school. And at that day, I decided that nobody in this school is going to ever take an entrance exam. Anybody who walks into this school will just come in. And it is the school's duty to teach these children. It's not our duty to assist them. We are there to teach them. And the world is now moving to inclusion, and we have one school where we have all kinds of children. We take children even identified with labels. And by the way, very recently when I was doing my course in special education and inclusion, I realized that this boy whom I taught mathematics was dyslexic. And I taught him, and he passed. Strange as the world, isn't it? Right? Yes or no? You agree with me? Yes. So at this point of time, I only want to share my vision and my message to each one of you sitting there. Education, definitely, the system does not have everything to cater to every child. The marks that each child gets there is to the best of their abilities in that subject. And that subject need not be the best subject for the child. And based on the grades that the child gets is what the society is making an assessment and a judgment on. For each one of you watching this particular video, marks and assessments of the marks or assessments of the studies is just an interface of where the child is, and it has nothing to do with the child. It is a parameter for me and my wonderful teachers who are going to change their ways of teaching to ensure that these children get better grades. Nothing more than that. So while you walk out of this room, from today, a single line that you're not going to ask the child, how much did you score? But instead, give them a little direction by asking them that, what are you going to do with this score? Because the entire testing module, if you ask me, 1 year of studies is tested in 3 hours. And how fair is it for all of us to judge on this child? Right? Let us focus on the child. And yes, I have decided to be on a mission. I'm going to talk to all the children wherever I'm invited. I'm going to talk about their strengths. And my mission is to reach at least 2 lakh children and help them discover their strengths and focus on their strengths, make them experts in that, get them into the niche market, and ensure that they make a lot of money and then become entrepreneurs and then, yes, give jobs to the world. This has been my mission, and I'm going to continue and take this forward. And the last belief that I want to leave each one of you with is a very simple belief. You give me an apple, I can tell you how many seeds are inside an apple. You give me a seed, I can never tell you how many apples are inside that seed. Thank you so much.